Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave, and you are here for your Smackdown Copious review. And you guys know I didn't do it last night. I was a little bit worn out from the day before, a little bit tired, so I decided to go ahead and hold it off until today. And I took it a step farther, and we're doing it old school. If you've been a fan of the channel for a while, what we've done here in the past is when we don't go live, we go match by match, segment by segment. I have yet to watch SmackDown. I'm going to watch it right now, segment by segment, and then come back and tell you exactly what I thought of SmackDown. It is the most in-depth review I could possibly give you guys. And honestly, I kind of need the distraction, not to get too personal in and about myself, but I'm a little upset this morning. We lost our final bunny child. We've had many rabbits over the years. One of our first was Spike the bunny, and he died today at almost 12 and a half years old. We've had him longer than our daughter. So not an easy morning for me. For those of you saying it's a bunny, deal with it. You just don't get it. That's fine. Sometimes that's an acceptable goddamn response. Love that damn rabbit. But anyways, regardless, let's go ahead and power through and kick some ass on this Smackdown Copious review. Let's start watching this thing. I'll be right back in just a minute with your first reaction to what I'm sure is going to be an enthralling SmackDown. James Ellsworth, ahoy! Well, 3 minutes in, and AJ Styles is out in a walking boot. Looks like he did get touched up a little bit from TLC, but it's actually kind of encouraging that he's in a walking boot and he's not on crutches and he's not completely laid up. It's actually rather encouraging. We're hearing that it's a minor injury and he should be back relatively soon. Let's see what he has to say about this injury. Hopefully he won't be retiring, which that would be bad, but I don't think that's happening. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. 5 minutes in, and AJ Styles has already gone ahead and made reference to his butthole, which is very nice. Good stuff there. And he references that, yes, the ankle injury is only minor. It should only keep him out a week. And here comes Ellsworth. Let's see what this guy has to say. I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to be nice to Ellsworth. Let's see what happens. Lord, why do I have to do this to myself? All right, James Ellsworth, here he comes. All right, about 10 minutes in, Ellsworth is absolutely awful on the mic. Oh my God, he is really, really bad. He can barely speak. And AJ's not very good. But you know what? At the very least, AJ is... he sounds like friggin' Shakespeare standing next to old James Ellsworth. So it was decent. It was a decent opening. James Ellsworth is an absolute goof. And that's what they're turning this into, which I'm okay with. As long as this remains a goof and AJ does not lose this belt to friggin' Ellsworth, then I'm a happy guy. Dean Ambrose comes out, just walks nonchalantly to the ring, just nonchalantly grabs him, hooks him, and dirty deeds Ellsworth's face right into the ground, walks out very easily. I like that. I thought it was a nice little opening. Only about 10 minutes long. Can't really complain too much about the opening of SmackDown other than, the terrible execution of the promos. But other than that, good start to SmackDown. Let's see what happens from here, man. We're going to watch some more stuff because there's, I believe there's a tag team title rematch. Alexa Bliss is going to be out, all kinds of stuff. So let's see what happens on this Smack Diggity Down. 12:22, we're going to get the Wyatts versus the former champs, Slater and the Man Beast. And we're going to see how that goes. But I got to tell you something real quick. Jesus, man, do I love this iteration of the Wyatt family. It is their best version, no doubt. I did not think this was going to work. I was one of the biggest critics of this, but Jesus, it's working and it's amazing. Randy in a different light is incredible. The Wyatts are just scary, scary good right now. This should be, well, I'm not expecting much of a match, but just seeing what they do, how they put everything together, each and every single match, how they work with each other, it's becoming a lot of fun. The little nuances to the Wyatt family intro now being started with Randy Orton as it's his old theme, his newer theme, and then it kind of degrades into the Wyatt theme. That's really, really cool. Just the nuances are awesome. I love the Randy Wyatt family. Incredible. Incredible. All right, let's see how this match goes. Will the Wyatts implode tonight? I think at a certain point we're going to stop asking that question, but I don't think that's going to be tonight. We'll see. Let's check it out. Let's see how this match goes. WWE Tag Team Championship match. Let's see how it goes. 20 minutes in, an absolutely brilliant ending to the match there. The match was okay. Itself was fine. The Wyatts working together is the most interesting thing because, just plain and simple, Rhino and Slater are not that good of a tag team. They're not that good together. They get the pops because of Slater's gimmick or whatever and Rhino's nostalgia. There's really not much to them as a tag team. However, the Wyatts have everything. What a great package. And the ending with Wyatt not hitting Sister Abigail, but instead launching him into an RKO. Très magnifique. Fantastic. Fantastic. And then the ending, that pose, the Wyatt family pose is just epic. It's so good. It's so good. I think this is probably the best thing we're going to see on this SmackDown. Let's find out. That was a lot of fun, though. A decent match. I mean, nothing special except for the end, which was very special. Cool stuff. Great work out of the Wyatts. All right, let's see what's next. 21 minutes in, and Kalisto and Corbin again. Why? All right, the chairs match was pretty balla, I gotta admit. It was balla as fuck. It was great. I really did enjoy it. However, why? Why do we have to keep seeing this? Please, can we be done with Kalisto Corbin? Please, let the guy move on. Corbin, not Kalisto. I don't care what Kalisto does, but let Corbin move on, please. Jesus, let's see what happens next. 27 minutes in, and we got Carmella running down Natalya. Apparently, they are doing a full-on pivot to Natalya and Carmella, at least for the time being, until Natalya and Nikki happens. But it's not bad. It's not horrible at all. I like Carmella on the mic this time. She still has some missteps, but she's not bad at all. I like that she interacts with the crowd. Good job out of her selling this thing. It is what it is. I just think they're doing a lot of women's wrestling right now, and I care, but I don't care all that much. And maybe that makes me all sexist, but I just rather see in-ring action out of the athletically superior male wrestlers. Maybe I'm a scumbag for saying it, but I'm just being honest. I'd rather see matches in the mid-card of SmackDown rather than another segment about Carmella and Natalya, even though I got to give credit, it is a good segment. I'm just talking about overall in general, you know. I'm probably going to regret saying that, but oh well. Still, Natalya did a good job coming out and just beating the holy crap out of Carmella, eventually chasing her to the back where she had a very almost sexually awkward stare down with Nikki Bella. But hey, it happened. It was interesting, and it progressed some storylines, so you really can't complain too much. Dean Ambrose is being announced for Miz TV. Oh, boy. Does that mean Dean's going after the Intercontinental Championship? We'll find out. Or is he just going to be stuck in Ellsworth land for a while? Let's see where it goes, and let's see what's happening next on SmackDown, shall we? All right, so we're going to get the Hype Bros and the Ascension next. They're trying to repackage the Ascension a little, not a full repackage, a slight modification. They're going darker. They're not going as angry, loud, Demolition or Legion of Doom type situation. They're going a little bit darker, a little more nuanced. The makeup's different. They're a little more spooky, a little more ominous, end of the world, apocalyptic type vibe. I'm kind of digging it. Can they win a match? I mean, can they start winning matches? They give them a nice little promo here, in the sub screen. They let them say some good stuff. Will they actually win a damn match? Probably not. Let's see what happens. I don't care about the Hype Bros at all, but I do kind of care about the Ascension because I want to see them used properly for the first time in WWE. Let's see what happens. I am not banking that this is going to have a good ending for the Ascension. Let's find out. We will rise. 34 minutes in, prophecy fulfilled. The Ascension continue to lose, just nonsensically. My God. Hype Bros get another victory. I guess that's good. Good Lord. I have no idea. The match was do nothing. I mean, it was about 4 minutes, if that. It was do nothing. Unfortunate. Man, that's disappointing as hell. God, can we get some Ascension love? Jesus Christ. All right. Let's get back to it. 37 minutes in, and we get Miz TV. Let's see how this works. The Miz starts off fairly decent. He talks about his victory and everything, and then goes right into Dean Ambrose. He does not start going too crazy with his own accolades. I kind of like that. A little bit of depth from the Miz, which we do see quite often. Unfortunately, he never sustains it. Let's see where this goes. Miz TV with Dean Ambrose. Out comes Dean Ambrose. Let's see what he's going to say. I'm not expecting a whole hell of a lot here. It's going to break down rather quickly if I had to guess. Let's check it out. Okay, that was mixed bag. We're at 45 minutes in now. It was kind of a mixed bag. By the way, all the times that I am spouting off are without commercials. I'm just spouting them off for my own reference. Don't try to follow along. No commercials. I'm just, saying. Anyways, that was a mixed bag. We got some good Miz and we got some bad Miz. The Miz Participation Award is brilliant. Very, very funny stuff. Very, very funny stuff. Surprisingly funny, actually. Dean Ambrose did a really good job of getting pissed off and all that stuff. I like the Miz went contrarian with the entire Ellsworth argument. Kind of cool, man. I gotta admit, Dean's trying to say that he did all this positive stuff for James Ellsworth, which is true. And then the Miz pointed out, it was all for your own agenda, Dean. You kind of got what you deserved. And I got to be honest, I kind of like that. That was good. And of course, this ultimately leads to Daniel Bryan coming out and making an Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz and Dean Ambrose tonight. All right, let's see how that's going to go. That should be a fun main event. Miz has not seen the last of Ellsworth. Let's see what happens. All right, let's check out the rest of SmackDown, shall we? Here we go. Baron Corbin and Kalisto kind of exceeded my expectations. I'm sorry, no intro. I just say that I'm shocked. I'm that shocked. That was a decent little match. It was short, but they work well together. They do, but it's done. It's over. It's finished. Kalisto loses again to Corbin. Please, even though the last two matches have been their best in the series, please, I'm begging you, let this be done, WWE. Let it be over. He just lost again, rather definitively. End of days, end of story, hopefully. Let's see what's next here on the SmackDowns. WWE continues to integrate with YouTube as Sophia Grace shows up on camera with Nikki Bella. And I gotta be honest, a cute little segment. It's kind of cute. I like it. As a YouTube personality, if you want to call me that, somebody who's on YouTube, and I am a personality. By the way, almost 4,000 subs, guys. 4,000. We're almost there. Hit that subscriber button. Pretty cool stuff. I got to admit, man, I like the integration between WWE and YouTube. It was a cute little segment. Nothing spectacular, but just a cute little segment. Kind of cute. Like a little anecdote. A cute little story. All right, let's see. It looks like we're going to get Alexa Bliss next, which I never have a problem with. Ever. Let's see what she does in her celebration, if that is indeed next. Let's find out. All right, so now we get a weak little setup of a match between Chad Gable and gorgeous Tyler Breeze of the Fashion Police, the Fashionistas. I don't know, the dumb as hell. I have no idea. But we do get a little setup for that, and that match happens. That's the best I could say. It happened. At least it didn't take up too much time. It wasn't awful, but Gable gets the victory very predictably. And there you go. I think next is Alexa Bliss. Save me, Miss Bliss. Not bad, though. I mean, it was a match. It was a match. I just think the quality of, when you look at this week especially, you look at the quality of matches that WWE is giving us, and you compare between Raw and SmackDown, The wrestling is so much better on Raw right now. It's so much better. How much wrestling have I talked about during this damn show? It seems to be all segments. What's wrong with SmackDown? It's supposed to be the wrestling show, and there's 3-4 minute matches. That's it. All right, let's see what's next. Holy God. Oh, yeah, Alexa Bliss in yoga pants. Alexa Bliss in yoga pants! Love it. I also like how dirty she's talking. This little bitch runs the entire women's division. I like it. God, I love Evil Bliss. She could make me do so many crimes. Oh, my God, I would go on mass crime waves for that woman. Holy God. All right, out comes Becky. Let's see what Becky adds to this situation. A little bit more aggressive Becky. I kind of like it. A little aggro Becky. It's good stuff. She comes out and she, talks about how she wants her rematch and all of that stuff. She does the prototypical stuff, but she does it in a really good fashion. Alexa wins the promo with the statement. She says, "This is no longer the revolution, the new era. It's my era. I like Alexa Bliss a lot." Oh, what a good champion. What a good choice, man. All 5 feet of her. My God. All right, we're going to see how that goes on. Good little segment, but again, another segment. Now we've got 16 minutes of a main event, and that's not including intros and other little things that they're going to be adding in before it. So 12-minute main event, maybe. Let's see how it goes. That's disappointing. No wrestling on SmackDown. No wrestling. Unbelievable. All right, yeah, 11 minutes, less than 11 minutes of a match. Not a bad match by any stretch. I mean, when you're only asking for 10 minutes out of an actual main event, they can do a lot of stuff and they don't have to worry about, pacing themselves. And they can just kind of go for it. And that's essentially what we got. Decent 10-minute match, nothing horrible by any stretch. And, of course, James Ellsworth does get involved, trying to help Dean Ambrose, actually legitimately trying to help by, getting rid of the Maurice effect. However, of course, predictably, it does backfire, and James Ellsworth makes his situation with Dean Ambrose even worse by costing him the Intercontinental Championship. Unfortunate. But that's basically the best word I could say for most of the SmackDown is unfortunate. Just no wrestling, man. Just no wrestling. The matches that we did get, even if they were 3, 4, 5 minutes long, there just wasn't much to them. That's a problem for me. You can't market something as a wrestling show when you're trying to be different from Raw by saying that they're the guys who just talk and throw segments at you and it's all about drama. We're the wrestling show. You can't make that statement and then don't wrestle. It doesn't work. You've got to put out. You've got to perform. You've got to wrestle. You've got to let some of these guys go a little bit more. And we didn't see that tonight. A lot of promo work. Not that it was anything horrible. This was a decent show. It was. I do have a problem with lack of wrestling. It's only 2 hours, man. You could fill this show with wrestling. You could fill it with wrestling if you want. It's 2 hours long. Fill that shit with wrestling. You could easily do it. On a night like this, right after a pay-per-view, you don't necessarily need to worry about the build for the next one so quickly. You can kind of take your time and just have a night of wrestling. They don't do it. Instead, they start tying up loose ends or go right into forwarding, and which is okay in some regard that we are getting some stuff getting pushed forward, but I would have liked to have seen more wrestling. Maybe I'm a whiner, but still, overall, even that being said, SmackDown, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I give it a solid 6.5, maybe even as high as a 7. Worse than Raw, though. I thought Raw was a lot better. I really enjoyed Raw this week. SmackDown was decent, but there's a clear winner. Clear winner, not a close winner. This is decision by points after a 12-round slugfest. It's unanimous. Raw won this week. All right. That's my opinion. I want to hear your opinion. Go ahead and hit me up in the comment section or on Twitter at DeadOnDaveV. Make sure you hit me up and let me know who you think won this week's Brand Wars, man. I want to know what you guys think about that. Also, tonight, I will be live reaction showing, yes, live reaction show for Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe, the match from Osaka, Japan. We're going to be watching it. I'm not going to show it to you, but, I'm going to be reacting. It's a live reaction show for that match for NXT tonight. So make sure you're here with me for that. My God, I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys very much for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Productions. This was your Copious SmackDown review. We'll see you next time. Keep it copious. You could keep it copious all day long. Yeah, just go ahead. Stay copious. Keep it copious. No problems at all. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Like, subscribe, and share. 4,000 subs. Get it there, folks. We'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah. I love you, Spike.